Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It may be hard to notice, but I'm currently missing a floor. I'm replacing it because it's just been dirt for the longest time. Okay, it's not nighttime yet. Let's go ahead and. I already have my block picked out. I've tested it in a different world in creative, not like a. Oh, so I made a giant path to the water because I have a plan for today, the Nether portal. My block is. Okay, can I? Thank you. Chiseled bookshelf. I don't know if you see it, but that's the design, and I feel like it matches all this stuff very well. But something we do need to be wary of. Um, they are what's the word? Not picked up. Like they are. You have to have silk touch to pick them up. So I do need to be very wary about that and make sure that I'm placing them down where I mean to. Because if I don't, we could have issues. However, I don't know if you guys are seeing the vision here, but I personally believe that this will look good. Because I've done this before with some of my builds in the past. Yeah, I like that already. It tends to liven up an area, uh, gives more of a lighter wood feel to the area without making you use normal planks. These are like chiseled planks. And boom. Yeah, that's the flooring. It's, again, it literally looks like linoleum, and I love it because it matches with a lot of different woods. And now the house looks even more complete. We just need to go up there soon, in quotations. Yeah, no, not soon at all. But this path I will go ahead and explain in a minute. Okay, so what this phallic looking path is for, I plan to do two things today. Number one, make a dock. Number two, make a nether island. I know a lot of people will probably be mad that I didn't use this space right here to go out, or I didn't go out right here. Let me explain myself as to why I didn't go certain places. Also, good God, this sugarcane wall is a wall. So I'm gonna make the island right in the middle, but that spot right there lines up perfectly with the doors to my base. It looks really good. It is the most ideal path of distance. It's perpendicular, that's the correct term, but it's the most ideal path, and I'm just gonna kind of go up there, make a 90-degree turn, and then make the nether island, and then get rid of that 90-degree turn and make a bridge, and then I'll add more of a dock off to the side, or off farther. And I'll probably also have parts of a dock going towards the bridge. Or I can just make another bridge right over there to the nether island and then have this just be a dock, just like this. Again, it wouldn't hurt my feelings. I could even have like the nether island be isolated like Alcatraz and then just have a dock right here that I take a boat to get over there and then get off and do all that. I just don't want to do that every time, personally. So, to keep you from the hassle of having to watch me build for an hour, I'm just gonna kind of, do it, off camera. I'm gonna make the line out there off camera. I'm not gonna build the nether portal and stuff off camera. That's gonna be on camera. But I will see you guys whenever we're out there. Okay, we are now out here. Yeah, this is going to be the edge of the actual dock itself. I am going to fix up this bridge, by the way. Don't worry, it's not just going to be a line the whole time. Just bear with me, because it is a process. So, see you whenever it's done, I suppose. Okay, so we've got our little notch here. Notch reference. Anyway, also, obviously, the island does have to be like it doesn't have to be perfectly around, you know? I'm gonna bring the dock back a bit because I want this to be the edge of the island, meaning I'm gonna want the dock on this side, not this side, if you catch my drift. So, bear with me here. Okay, now that we are on the correct side of what's going to be the Nether Island, I want to just fall off. I want to not be allowed to turn. My mouse was glitching. um, Moving on, I want to go ahead and clarify what I believe I'm going to be doing here. So I want to have exactly one block out, and then I want to have the front be, yes, I'm going to map this out with, um, I'm going to map this out with wood because it's what I have on me. A lot of people would map it out with, with, I'm very focused right now. So I do apologize for just, not being able to speak. Most people would map it out with dirt, which, I mean, I don't really mind doing. I just don't usually do that. Oh, well, that was dumb of me. I broke the wrong ones. There we go. Okay, and then I'll have it go out one more. I'm gonna go to sleep, though. I'll have it go out one more diagonally. God, this looks really cool. I'll have it go out one more diagonally, and then I'll have a 5 block straight. And then, God, I really like this flooring. Have a 5 block straight, come back 4, and then 6 straight, back 4 into the, yeah. It'll be complete by then. I'll probably, actually, hold on. I'm gonna grab dirt, and I'm gonna map this out with dirt, because I'm gonna need the wood to do, like, show off how I'm gonna make it, like, gradually shift up. So I want the nether portal to be visible above the sugarcane as soon as I walk out of my house. I want it to be on like a peak. Obviously, I want to have like a little platform at the top of that peak, so I'll try and find the middle of my, alrighty, try and find the middle of my build, but, oh, I'm missing one over here. Does it look right? I mean, it is, but does that look alright? Okay, and then I'll have it come back one more 5. Now, obviously, it's not, it's going to be more oblong than anything. I could make it literally shaped like, I could make it like a giant throne going up to the gate. I could. Should I do that? I feel like I should do that. And then, like, make the back come back like 1 and then have like a straight line. You know what? I actually might do that. I actually, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Okay, bear with me here. I'll see you guys whenever I get the, oof, voice crack, whenever I get the main area plotted down. It, it, get out of my house! Get out. Hey, get out of my house. All right, this is gonna be a problem. Okay. I wish that you could do, like, there was an item that you could put on... Oh my god, I went to the wrong chest. I wish there was an item that you could put on, like, certain blocks that just made them completely unavailable to, what are they called? Villagers. Like, you could, like, you can wax... Like how you can... Where's the... Oh my... Kind of like how you can wax... I'm not going to show you guys the current product. It's really not a product. Yeah, that's what we've got going right now. That's going to be the shape of the island. I might make it more oblong. Like, I might make it go out 7 or 9 blocks instead. I don't know. I think this is fine. If I were to come up, it would be half, 1, 1.5, and then 2. So it'll go up like 2 blocks. So like this is where the portal will sit. So I mean, like it's not... God. That's where the portal will sit. So that's an overlook right there. Yeah, that's a mighty fine fall damage right there. So I mean, like there's definitely some to it right there. It's actually a really decent height. Oh, also, I made that fudge. I made that a 4x4 instead of a 4x5. Whatever. Okay, so I need to replace all this with dirt so that I know what's gonna be. Probably should have brought my bed out here too. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go sleep and then see you whenever I'm back. Hold on, I want to go back to the front of my house and see if I can see the portal because I really want it to be like, I want it to be special. I want it to look cool. Yes! Oh my god, perfect! Wait, that's actually perfect though. My hand was too far left and I just pressed Q. Oh, that's like perfect. That's nearly perfect. I kind of want to bring it back 7 instead of 5. Yeah, I'm going to bring it back 7 instead of 5. I'll see you guys later. Okay. So that's that. Hypothetically, this should go up 3 blocks. But also, I'm not good with hypotheticals, to be fair. We're just going to make 30 here real quick. I don't have any. Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly how much room I wanted to be in there. That's awesome. See, now the fun part is finding a way to put slabs the entire way around the portal. Fun, 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 fun. Okay, Ladies and gentlemen, the Nether period prototype is complete. And I know that it looks dumb right now because it is all the exact same block. Yes, I know. But this is our pyramid for the Nether. I'm gonna add some accents to the bridge. Once we go into the Nether and come back, I will change some of the blocks. I will change all of the blocks to go with this. Obviously, meaning we are not making a Nether portal out of wood. So, I have an idea, actually. What if I just do that? Just have it come up either side. Yes? No? Maybe so? Because, like, I feel like it looks really stupid. Yeah, that looks way better. And I can actually add the fence that I want to add. Because I want to add a fence in case anything tries to get out. Just have it come up on the side like that. Honestly, that doesn't even look that bad. And I could just push this out more. Like, I could genuinely just push it out more. Watch. Huh? I should drown myself. Yeah, I can just do this. Yeah. So now, like, it still has the same... I don't know if I have enough planks for this. Don't worry, buddy. I hear you. Do not worry. I hear you. Okay. But now, just have that. No! Please. Yeah, now it just does that. And that actually doesn't look dumb. That genuinely looks like a good pyramid. I want to light this at night. I really do. That looks like a pyramid, and I love it. It looks like a mound. Does anybody know the Cahokia Mounds? If anybody knows the Cahokia Mounds, that's kind of what those are shaped like. I don't know. I think it's cool. Okay, I'll put that stuff up. I will get, obviously I'll get most of those, if not all of those slabs back. I'll use smooth basalt and deep slate and darker blocks to accent it, but once we go into the Nether, get netherrack and stuff, it'll be much easier to do. What was I gonna, oh yeah. Obsidian and flint steel. Flint and I think I left it apparently. I probably left it because I was like, this is easy to build. Make, craft. Build, make, craft. Yes, Zeke. Grammar. I wonder how many mobs have already spawned on the mound. None. I really like the placement of this island. I feel like I put it in like the perfect spot. I don't know, I'm proud of myself for that one. Why did I come all the way out here to build that? Uh, boom, boom. Yes. And Yes. Dude. Sick. No. No. Just no. Okay, that's gonna be the thumbnail right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is gonna be the thumbnail right there. Wow, that looks really cool. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and go back to sleep because the thumbnail is made. I can go ahead and just grab it while I'm asleep. And I will see you guys in a second. This right here, this is it. So for now, the bridge is just gonna stay like this because I'm not competent enough right now. Why was there a spider sound? Oh, is it in the thing? Have I accidentally made a mob spawner? Oops. I didn't even think about that. Okay, so moment of truth. Oh, oh my god, perfect. Okay, hold on. This is genuinely, this is like a perfect spot to be. I just need to get rid of this lava. I might make like a small little base right here, honestly. I didn't place that. How did that occur? Did I place that? Maybe I did in like a panic. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, gas fireballs actually can't break through cobblestone, so that is what I'm doing right now. Covering it with cobblestone. Okay. I'm having thoughts, and I want to say them, but I'm not going to. In the case that I jinx myself. Because I think we all know that deep down, if I say the things in my head, I will jinx myself. In case you're wondering why I made this like a giant tunnel, is because if there are any ghasts, it'll be a lot easier to run in here, and it'll be a lot harder for them to actually hit the portal itself from that angle. This side's not going to be as bad because, I mean, it's really not gonna. Okay, we're here. We're in the Nether. We are officially in the thick of it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Nether. One of, if not the coolest environments in the game currently. Obviously, if they do an end update, it's gonna be the coolest thing in the game to date. I'll be so honest. If they do an end update, big if there, by the way, because me personally, I don't really see a reason for an end update. I think it would be cool to do what they did to the Nether, but for the end, obviously, I think that would be amazing. Honest, like, I think it would be so cool. Because with the Nether, it used to be like a desolate wasteland. There was like nothing here. But now, obviously, it's not. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot to it now. You've got soul sand valleys. You've got, basically, you have forests. Like, it's a lot more intricate now than it ever has been before. And don't get me wrong, the end is not intricate at all, but it's... I don't have any gold on. Okay, if there is one rule of thumb that needs to be known about the end, or the nether, always wear gold. Always have... If you're not going to wear gold the whole time, at least have a gold piece of armor in your inventory so that you can put it on, because if you don't put that on, the piglins will attack you. And they attack. They attack hard. They're like frat partiers. They go all in. If anybody remembers the way that zombie piglins used to attack, that's basically how the piglins are. How zombie pigmen used to attack, not piglins. That's what they're called now. The way that zombie pigmen used to attack, that's basically just how the pigments attack now. So, yeah, in case you're asking for a 13th reason why to wear gold, that's your 13. That's a horrible reference, because that's such a bad... It's not really, I mean, it's not really a bad show. It's a depressing show. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's good. It's really sad, though. 13th reason why it literally just talks about, like, the reasons why a guy would want to himself. Yeah, it's depressing. I watched, like, a few episodes, and I was immediately sad, and I stopped. Because it's just, I don't know, it's sad. It's a lot of sad. I think I should make another axe, just in case. Gosh, we got so lucky with that spawn. Like, honestly, I could literally not have asked for a better spawn. Yeah, that's such a good first nether spawn, honestly. That's crazy. Okay. Let's make something clear. Always, I think I've already said this before. Correct me if I'm wrong. Always wear something gold, or at least have it on your person. Because it will be the most important thing you do. Okay, I'll head back in. We're heading back in. I really don't know if that paused. It didn't. Okay. I pressed shift on accident as well. Can I talk about how fast I load in? Like, for my PC, that's incredibly fast. Because I have a pretty slow PC, but it loads pretty fast. It also runs Minecraft really well. I think my PC just likes Minecraft. Okay, you guys are piglins. You're not hoglins. Hi. Yeah, okay. So I'm wearing gold, so they're not gonna get mad at me. If you take quartz, they don't mind. If you take nether gold, which is like little dots of gold in the netherrack, they will mind. They will, in fact, mind. Don't take their gold. Yeah, I should have brought my actual stack of gold with me, because I've already subsided the one rule I gave. Always bring gold with you, because you can actually trade with these guys, and they can give you all the way up to, like, ender eyes. Not ender eyes. Ender pearls. They can give you ender pearls, not ender eyes. You need one to make the other, to be fair. Yeah, they can give you ender pearls. Sorry. I actually don't know if they can give you ender eyes, but I think the biggest thing that they can actually give you, like, the most valuable is technically ender pearls, but I think the biggest, most important thing that they can give you is fire resistance potions, which come in very handy if you accidentally fall into lava. Because if you have multiple, you can probably find your way to land. Like, genuinely, if you have multiple fire resistance potions and you're in lava, you could probably find your way to land. Or if you get into a blaze fight, because blazes are also very important. They give you blaze powder, or they give you blaze rods, which you can make into blaze powder, which can be used to make potions, enderize, which is what you use to go into the end. Yeah, here's another cool thing, glowstone. Oh, that is nether gold, by the way. Do not mine that with piglins around. You can mine it, just not around the piglins. They will attack you. Because again, they don't mind if you take their quartz or their glowstone or their wood or anything. But whenever you start touching the gold, that's when they shut you up. That's when things get serious. Okay. Oh, they're in a hole. It's actually kind of nice, honestly. Hold on. No, 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 no. Aw, man. Go into the hole. Go into the hole. Oh, god dang it. You guys should go in the hole. Yeah, you seriously, you should. There's so much cool stuff down there. I'm being so serious right now. There's so much down there. Please don't walk into my range of attack. That would not be fun for either of us. You should, like, go down there. Oh! Trapped him! Trapped him. Now you can go in there. Nah, you can go in there. I wouldn't mind. Everyone is welcome to the hole. Well, wait. That sounds really bad. Sounds horrible. Ooh. Okay, that's pointless. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that as is, honestly. Here, I have glowstone, so I'm gonna use shroom lights for this. Here. There's nothing down there. Oh, that's where I mined the quartz. I should bring... This is a closer look at nether gold, by the way. Oh, a soul sand valley? That's bad. That's actually horrible. Those are probably the worst biome in the game. This is a zombie piglin. They're basically just a zombie pigmen from the prior version of the nether. God, this place is so cool looking. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna leave the quartz because my pickaxe, Sagaris. Oh, yeah. These are zombie pigmen, by the way. If you mine nether gold, they will also attack you. Do not do it around them because you don't think they'll attack you. They will. I don't see any ghasts, which I'm okay with because they suck. But, I mean, I don't see any. So I guess I don't really have to worry about it right at this moment. I probably will at some point. Also, these guys really like to go through the portal. In case you're wondering why I had fences around, that's why. They really like to go through that portal. Why they do that so much, I really could not tell you. I have no clue. It's extremely weird to me. Oh. Okay. I will do more nether stuff off camera, by the way, because dang. Because I know that seeing me just gather resources probably isn't that cool or that fun. But it's helpful to me, so I'm gonna do it. I think, so obviously you've got this soul sand, and you got this soul sand that slows you down. But I think if I remember correctly, there's an enchantment called soul speed that you can put on to... Oh! Yes, this is what I was hoping to find. Okay. Some people may not know about it, so I'll go ahead and chime in. These are bones. I don't know if you can see that up there. I really wish I had Optifine, I'm not gonna lie, it would be so nice. Anyway, I'll say that in a second whenever we get over there. Soul Speed. Soul Speed would negate this effect and actually do the opposite. Increase your speed on Soul Sand. Instead of decrease it. As you saw was happening. Okay, I'm gonna climb my way up to this. And if it's up here, I will talk about it. It's not up here. Man. But there is probably one over there. Yeah, there's probably one over there. Hold on. Okay, I know I'm probably confusing you by just saying things. Wrong button. The newest update has added happy gas. Actually, was that the newest update? I don't know. One of the newer updates added... Ow! Added happy gas, which are just gas that don't attack. But instead, actually, you can basically tame them, and you can ride them. To do that, though... Yes! Do you need Silk Touch? 1 second. Okay, you do not need... Okay, this is a dried ghast. What this is, it's a dry baby ghast. Oh, yes, that unlocks the ghast saddle. Okay. Ghast saddle. Let me explain that as well. That's how you ride a happy ghast, which is from the dried ghast. So, it's dried, so obviously the first thing you think is, oh, water. Maybe it's not. That's okay. In case you're wondering why I'm mining this, for one, it can actually be used to grow nether wart, of which I don't have on me right now. Why I'm mining this one is because it can be used to make soul lanterns, which instead of normal lanterns, which are like an orange flame, it makes a blue flame, which is really nice for designing, if I do say so myself. Okay, I will also take these ruins because it's a lot of bone meal. And also, bone blocks are kind of nice for designing. I could add, like, giant bones around the pyramid. I think that would be cool. Oh, basalt. Okay. This is another thing that I'm going to use. Obviously, I'm not going to use... Oh, yes, perfect. There's one right here. Obviously, I'm obviously not going to use one that goes all the way down to the lava, because that's just death waiting to happen. But if I could find one, and I did... Yeah, basalt. This is a really nice block. It's got a really cool design to it. Hoping to find the block that I plan to design the pyramid with, which is blackstone. I'm probably not gonna mine all the way up because I don't really feel like it. But I was hoping I could find blackstone. which is darker than smooth basalt, which is darker than deep slate. Actually, I think deep slate, depending on the way you make it, could be darker than smooth basalt, but basalt is like a nice gray shade. Smooth basalt is darker, and okay, I'm very glad that there's soul sand right there. Okay. We got the bone block, we got a dried ghast. Not at all what I was expecting for today, by the way. I was expecting, like, just a crap ton of quartz. Okay, we have encountered a ghast. That's fun. Oh god, and a hoglin. Okay, we just need to go. Because hoglins do a lot of damage, and they have a lot of knockback to them. And ghasts do a lot of damage. However, I will say, hoglins do give a good amount of meat. I'm gonna eat first. Oh my god! Do it. Oh my god! Brother! I did not hit my scroll wheel. I might have on accident, to be fair. I want this hoglin to notice me. What are you doing? Come here, buddy. Oh my gosh. I forgot what the tactic do. Okay. Sick. Oh! Ah! I thought I got it. They actually have a pretty rare chance, but they can actually drop fungus. It's really not all that, but it's a pretty rare chance. Okay, moving on. We have a dried ghast. Wait, we have a lot of stuff. Let's actually look at this little dude. Yeah, that's so cool. Okay, let's get our butts out of here, shall we? Obviously there's not a lot to be had in here. Hey, how are you doing, buddy? What? Why did he not do that like 10 minutes earlier? Okay, but if you put a dried ghast in a block of water, they undry themselves. Of which, if I check OBS, I could maybe do this today. I also want to get a crap ton of XP, which is pretty easy from quartz, with a fortune pickaxe. However, there is mending on this pickaxe, which is, I did it out of pure I did it without thought, pretty much. Was not thinking about it. The rest is junk and blocks. Okay. Except for the dried ghast we're gonna put in. Oops. Okay. Let's really think about this. Do I make another diamond pickaxe? Because having fortune on this one is kind of annoying. Because, like, it'll give me a bunch of XP, but it'll heal itself before it gives me the XP, if that makes any sense. I also need to take gold next time. Yeah, I could make another. I don't think I could buy another fortune enchant, though. Let me sleep and then go check that. Okay, I've made a big oopsie. I forgot that OBS was closed. I've been pressing Control Alt F9 and 10 for no reason for God knows how long. Well, I'm level 34. I've been mining quartz for what feels like a decade. It's only been like an hour and a half, if maybe two. I'm hoping to get 2 level 30 enchantments and a reroll. Or, yeah, that's what I'm hoping to be able to get. Oh my god, I feel so bad about that. Holy moly. Nothing too big happened. I killed a ghast, but it didn't give me a tier. I've killed a lot of those things, by the way. I did some trading. I got Soul Speed 3, which is the best. It increases your speed by 61.5%. I traded, obviously, I said that. Crying Obsidian, I got Glowstone, I got Potions of Fire Resistance, Spectral Arrows. Yeah, that's about it, honestly. Again, not a lot happened. I feel like the most that happened was I went off and got XP and quartz. A lot of quartz. Yeah, I feel kind of bad about that, but I want to check. Is this still the same? Yes, okay. I was just making sure that it didn't reset for some reason. Because in Bedrock, how do you make these? Oh, that makes sense. Anyway, in Bedrock, I want to clarify. In Bedrock, I remember that there was a glitch where going into the Nether would reset your. No, those are really important. Would reset your whatever it's called. Enchantments. Because it would just kind of like reset everything. It would also, sometimes the glitch would also reset your levels after farming for levels. Yeah, it was a very annoying glitch at times. I can definitely confirm that. It was an extremely annoying glitch at sometimes. I need to make another chest. But I don't, again, like I said, in Bedrock, I don't know if that's the same for this one, for Java, or if that's just a bug rock thing. I don't know. Again, like I said, like I put in the description of the first video, like I said in the first video, I don't play Java. Not this seriously. So I don't know certain things that a lot of people would be like, oh yeah, no, that's obvious. I don't know those things. I, I, I don't know the obvious things, okay? I'll make that in the next one. I feel really bad about not having my OBS on. Wow. I did not think I could be this annoyed at myself for not turning something on. I'm gonna keep that comment to myself. Yeah, I'm genuinely annoyed that I forgot to turn that on. I feel really bad. Yeah, I'm gonna make a diamond axe with efficiency 4 because I can. Genuinely, that's why I'm doing it. Because I can, and also... Okay, that's sunrise. I was like, there's no way. I was extremely concerned. Efficiency 4. Ooh! Unbreaking 3. That's really nice. Hold on. I've seen this a few times, and it seems really good. What does Sweeping Edge enchantment do in Minecraft Java Edition?
The Sweeping Edge enchantment increases damage to nearby enemies during a sweep attack. It boosts damage by 50% at level 1, 67% at level
6-7? I'm
or
sorry.
75% at level 3, making it good for fighting groups.
You know? That's kind of... Oh my god. Grindstone it is. God. Of all things, bro. Well, didn't think I'd be learning how to make a grindstone today. How do you make one of... Okay, I don't even know how yet. Alright. Welp. Excuse me. There should be a blacksmith at this village. If it's not at this one, it's at the other one, because I feel like there was a blacksmith at one of these villages. Oh, it's this one. It's like right here, isn't it? Yeah. Grindstone, ladies and gentlemen. It does give XP. Not a lot, but it gives XP. Man, that's obnoxious. I cannot believe. Sweeping edge is a good, like, I thought that sweeping edge was going to increase the sweep size, in which I was scared because the sweep is already large enough for me to accidentally be hitting things to the right of me, meaning I literally had to kill a villager because of that. So my first thought was, oh, that's not going to be good for me.
You have to be shitting me.
That's a really good enchantment. As long as it doesn't give me a Bane or Smite. Because it gives me Bane of Arthropods with Sweeping Edge. Oh man, that's also really good though. Oh man, Power 3 is pretty good. Oh lordy. Okay, if I will take my chances with Fire Aspect 2, unless I get Prot 4 on one of these. Okay, no Prot 4. I'll take my chances. If I ever go to the Nether, and like you know that I go to the Nether off camera, it's gonna be for XP. Just so you know, it's not gonna be for other despicable reasons. Don't worry. Plus 17 efficiency, and does it tell me the durability? No. Ugh. I wish that I know that there's like item tooltips that you can get. Like that's a mod that you can get. But again, this is vanilla Minecraft. I really wish that there was those tooltips in vanilla. Food. What other food can I cook? Oh, oh, wait, I should trade actually. Hold on. Tap. I should trade. Yes. Smart. Holy cow, I do not have enough for trading. That's crazy. I had like almost a stack and a half of sugarcane, and it's still not enough for trading. That's, what am I doing? Where the hell am I going? What's going on here? Why do I have 5 librarians? What? Why do I have 5 librarians? You know what? I'm not even going to question it. The Sugarcane Empire has continued. We're all the way out here now. I don't think you can see it out there, but there are lines that are like kind of flashy green. That's sugarcane. This is my yield. That is also how much I just planted. Holy Christ. That is actually so crazy. Oh my god. And it's only gonna get farther. I need to sleep. I need to sleep. I forget that phantoms still spawn even whenever you've been in. I'm just gonna go. Even whenever you've been in the Nether, they still spawn. Oh my god, that looks really cool. I can't wait for it to be Nether themed. Oh my god, I 175%. Oh, who is cutting onions? I need to look at that advancement actually. I just typed L into the chat. Oh, what? Oh. Where's the who's cutting onions? Oh, Nether, probably. Nether. Bring summer clothes. Okay. Obtain crying obsidian. Respawn anchor to the max. Netherite. Break into a fortress. Okay. Destroy a ghast with a fireball. I've never been able to do that, by the way. Rescue a ghast, bring it safely to the overworld, and then kill it? The killing part is a little mean. Okay, Bastion, loot a chest. Ride a Strider. Take a Strider for a long ride. All Nether biomes. I need Warped and Basalt Deltas. Distract piglins with gold. I thought I already did that. Oh, maybe whenever they're attacking you. Use the Nether to travel 7 kilometers in the overworld? Jesus. Oh, place a dried gas block into water? Why is that in here? Why? Well, I guess that kind of makes sense, actually. Tim, one of each wolf variant. I forget that there's variants now. Oh my god. Make a beehive. Oh, move a bee nest or beehive with 3 bees inside. You can move them with bees inside? Breed all the... What? I'm more concerned about the fact that there are only 25 animals. There's no way. Hold on. Hold on. The entire story of Minecraft put into a tab goes from here to the end in like 14 advancements. Hold on. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 advancements? 16, sorry. 16 advancements. And you're just in the end? What? How? I don't care. Okay. Okay. I do need the flesh. Thank you. That was very aggressive. I only have 21. I feel like I killed so many more zombies than 21 rotten flesh, bro. Dang. So maybe that rotten flesh trade is not as easy as it seems. I was trying to find trades so that I could get mending on my axe. Of which, actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if you can put mending and unbreaking on at the same time. Actually, no, I don't think you can. I'll still try it, obviously. I just don't think you can. Oh yeah, I have a knockback book. Genuinely forgot that that was there. I'm so glad that I've seen that now. So I don't grab it and use it. Or so that I don't grab knockback from like just a normal enchantment. I don't know why I threw that in there. There's definitely not a full stack of dirt in here. There's definitely a not full stack of dirt in here, is what I meant to say. It's just not what I said. Okay. So we need to figure out where to go from here. Bed. Time is it? On my end, it is 9:47, bro. Also, just so that you guys know, whenever I'm making these, I'm making this video the day before it comes out, so that I'm making this on Friday. I have yet to watch the Frankenstein movie on the Guillermo del Toro variant of the Frankenstein. I think it's just called Frankenstein, but I really want to watch it. Because Oscar Isaac is Dr. Frankenstein, and oh god, what's his name? He's a good actor. Jacob Frankenstein actor. Jacob Elordi. That's how you say his last name, I think. Elordi. And he is Frankenstein. And he's a good actor. So I'm excited to see where this goes. Okay. Let's hold on, let's book and quill. I don't think I've done that, have I? How do you book and quill? Oh, I need ink. I think I have a feather. Hold on. Let me book and quill real quick. We're gonna make a to-do list on a lectern. I really don't know how hard I have to hit this guy for him to fess up his ink. That was a weird sentence. Ink! Aww, you made me ink! I'm sorry, that just popped into my head. I couldn't stop myself. Yeah, here's where the other line ends, by the way. I really like the pyramid. I just want to make it, you know, themed, not wood. Specifically, of all things, not wood. It's literally a portal to basically literally hell, and it's just wood stairs. It'd be like holding up an anvil with a feather. Speaking of feather, I don't have any feathers. I have a single feather. Oh, books are out here. And I need to grab all of them so that I can make the lectern. And then my to-do list. Okay, let's make book and quill. And the lectern. Need to make slab. Slay. Slay. Slack. I need the bookshelf. I wish you could just that's annoying. Okay, don't worry, I know the recipe by now. I've seen it a few times. God, I know the recipe by heart. Let's just write here. How about this? Okay. Take book. To do. To do. I'm gonna make this real quick. I'll be back. Okay, we have our 10-point to-do list. We have to finish the house, find more diamonds, level up the villagers, explore the nether more, get full enchanted gear, make farms, explore the cave, find netherite, watch Frankenstein, finish the nether pyramid. That is a 10-point thing. There's definitely more we need to do. I could have elaborated on the nether. I could have elaborated on the cave. I could have elaborated on the farms, the gear. I could have elaborated on all of it, but I had to dumb it down so that I could have a 10-point instead of a 75-point. Because I need to make a small shack. Not really just a shack. I kind of want just a canopy over the this, because I don't have silk touch, so I can't really, you know, get all of the bookshelves and not be annoyed at myself. So I kind of just want to put a canopy over it, you know? I need to finish the second story and then make the roof. Or I might just make it a flat roof, honestly. I need to finish the nether shrine, obviously. I need to make the ring of sugar cane. The ring of sugar. I need to make farms, animal farms, crop farms. I need to make those. So I think on this side I'm gonna have farms and stuff, and then on this side, gonna have stables, enchantment table, other stuff. And then obviously I need to finish up the dock. I need to detail the bridge. By the way, this going up to here is the dock, and then this going over is the bridge. Just a little reminder there. You may be wondering why I've left that tree there, and it's because I feel like without this tree, this land would look so barren. And so now this is the sacred tree that cannot be destroyed. This tree will never be chopped down. And if, hopefully not, a creeper blows it up, I'm gonna put like a little gravestone in its place. It says, "Here lies the sacred. Here lies the sacred. Okay, here lies the sacred tree," and have a little note with it. But yeah, I need to finish that. I need to make like a little nether base. There's a lot of stuff that I need to do. A lot of stuff that I'm not gonna do today. So I would have more time. I mean, I do still have more time. I could technically do some stuff still, but I don't know. I don't really feel like it right now. Not that I don't enjoy Minecraft. I do enjoy Minecraft. Don't get the wrong idea there. Oh, I saw that. Give. I do enjoy Minecraft. Don't get the wrong idea. I don't want to pack this episode too much. You know? Like, this episode has been mainly nether based. Like, I've been in the nether all episodes. I've been in the nether all episode except for enchanting and talking about what I need to do. That's pretty much it. And building the bridge and stuff. That's pretty much all I've done in this episode. So I don't really want to kind of jam pack it because first off, my thumbnail right now is literally just like an upwards angle towards the nether portal, meaning that's going to be the main focus of the episode. The title is going to be something about the nether. So packing something else in here is, I don't know. I don't like whenever people do that. Whenever the title is like, the copper golem has been added, and then they're like building an entire mansion, and then at the end they're like, oh yeah, here's the copper golem, makes one copper block, makes two copper blocks, and just, yeah. Or makes a copper block and a pumpkin and just puts it down. Boom, copper golem. Okay, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, that annoys me. I do not like when people do that. So I don't want to do that. Anyway, I do hope you, I pressed F6. I do hope you enjoyed this episode of Minecraft, and I do want you to subscribe, just so you know. I want you to like if you did. If you didn't like it, then don't like it, I guess. Whatever you wish to do. Oh, wait. Since I'm not doing anything else. Why did it get so dark? Since I'm not doing anything else for the rest of the episode, I want to rename this. Hold on. I had a name. It's has to do with another game that I really like playing. Hold on. Big reveal. Ladies and gentlemen, the God of War special, the Leviathanus, which is basically just the Latin word for Leviathan, meaning the Leviathan axe from God of War 2018, 2022. Yeah, 2018 and 2022 sounds right. Anyway, that's what I'm going to name the axe. We've got Sagaris. I think it's Sagaris because it's Persian, and Arabic is like, they have a lot of like on their G's and H's and stuff. I genuinely, I apologize if I am saying it wrong to anybody who actually speaks a Persian language. I do apologize. I really do. I'm gonna butcher the name every time. It's gonna be Sagaris. Like, I'm gonna say it wrong like every single time, and I do apologize. And then you've got Leviathanus. I'm learning Latin right now, by the way. I'm not as far in to be saying words like Leviathan. That's not exactly a word you learn in beginner Latin, but I am learning Latin. So yeah, I'm probably gonna name a lot of my weapons and gear off of like Latin names. So I do hope you enjoyed this episode of Minecraft, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.